A nurse who boarded a private plane with an aide to President Muhammadu Buhari has tested positive to COVID-19. This is coming weeks after an altercation between the ADC to Aisha Buhari and the aide to President over self-isolation when it was reported he just flew in from Lagos to Abuja. The ADC was immediately dismissed from his position and ordered to be detained by the Inspector General of Police, who also ordered a full probe into the situation. The ADC Usman Shugaba, who is a police officer, was however cleared of any complicity by an investigative panel which was drawn from the Security Council. It was also learned that other security aides of the First Lady have been returned to the presidential villa. A top source who spoke in confidence said the First Lady has got all her staff back because the investigative panel discovered the ADC did not fire a shot in the villa. It was discovered that the ADC was not even at the scene of the incident and he was not armed on the said day. The panel was also able to establish that there were no armed policemen at the moment. There were only issues about compliance with COVID-19 guidelines. What really happened was that a presidential aide traveled to Lagos per ultimate Monday in a private jet, and when he returned last Thursday, the First Lady asked him to isolate for 14 days. The whole intent of the First Lady was to protect President Muhammadu Buhari and his household from COVID-19 infection. It was not really a personal matter per se. However, a new report shows that a nurse on the private jet from Abuja to Lagos and Kano has tested positive. Another source said that the federal government has, however, directed that all staff at the private wing of the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport in Abuja for COVID-19 tests. You can imagine. You can imagine. Well, I hope luck will not run out. Will not run out of this particular guy. And who is the person that they are talking about? Is it not the same boy? This Yusuf, Tunde Yusuf, the boy they call the private secretary to the president, private secretary. You know, they have a different, what is it called? Position. They will just create one department, create one ministry. They will just use that to be siphoning money, and they will put it inside. They will, you know, government will be paying. But that being said, I think the whole thing, because even the issue of the ADC to the First Lady, when the issue came out, we were hearing that no, the guy was not really at fault, that it was not the one that shot the whole thing. It was the DSS, the people who were with the other boy, the Tunde Yusuf, that's what they call him, that shot the whole thing. But at the end of the day, when the investigation was done, at least they were able to get the truth or the fact out of the whole story. But again, this COVID-19 of a thing, I think from what we gathered, that the president said there was no need for the guy to go on isolation, and that was why he had that audacity to say he's not going to go on isolation. After all, some people traveled to, did they go on isolation? Nobody was isolated, and why would they want him to do that? And judging from what happened to Abba Kyari, you know, it was just a free fall. The president was so lucky that he did not contract the disease, because himself and Buhari, they were 5 and 6. So this woman didn't want the same thing to repeat itself. And well, that the nurse who boarded a private plane with the aid of to president, you know, has tested positive to COVID-19. When it to COVID-19, I think it's not something that is really so scary now in Nigeria, but it depends on if your immunity is low, or you have underlying issues, or you are of that age. Of course, even if you are old as well, you are an elderly person, and your immunity is still strong, I think you don't have a problem with that. So, and a lot of people have been violating this lockdown, or this all this NCDC guideline, this COVID-19 guidelines. No, a lot of people are not even, they've forgotten. Everybody's just doing their own thing. Nobody cares again. And the more people are just being carefree, the more the cases are increasing. The number of the cases are really increasing on a daily basis. Now these people now, they will now force them to go on self-isolation. When they were telling this other boy to go on isolation, they said no, you shouldn't go on isolation. Now they want to force other people to go on isolation, and meanwhile, when it comes to them, it's a free fall. They are bigger than the law, they are bigger than the policy, the guidelines, they are bigger than all of those things. And this sickness is not is respecter of nobody. And that was the same thing that led to the death of Abba Kyari. In the first place, a very high risk country that was battling with COVID-19. You went there for meeting, and I'm sure he was not even careful. Maybe they didn't know that the thing was as serious as that. Maybe people just believe that those who are affected are the ones who are really lying down in the hospital. You don't know that even some people do not even show symptoms. He went there, and with his age, with all the complications in his body, and he just came back to the ASO villa, and business, it was just business as usual. And at the end of the day, see what it costs. Irrespective of what people will be saying concerning that man, at least he has a family as well. The family will be the one bearing the whole burden now. Because ordinarily, even because of the COVID-19, I'm sure the woman will still be alive today. And the same thing they are telling the president, he say, oh, it does not matter. The Yusuf should not go on isolation. He should not go on isolation. And that was why they had to go and force him. But with this one that happened now, he's still not going to go on isolation. Well, maybe they will tell you that it's more than 14 weeks. Maybe if anything is not wrong with him, good and fine. But you know that they are always hiding a lot of things. They always do hide things until things get escalated. Oh my God, that is when you begin to hear a lot of things. Even for us to even be hearing these things, do you know what would have even, a lot of things that would have gone wrong, because they will not even tell us the details of the whole thing. And also, the nurse is currently receiving treatment while the workers at the private wing are currently self-isolating. Someone is saying that a banana fall from the sky story. Assistant to president on private plane. What a country. Story. Sorry for Niger, but God passed them. Big politics playing us here. Story. Aisha Buhari, she acted well. She deserves commendation. That was why self-isolation required makes sense. I don't tire for their drama, I swear. For real, that the nurse that boarded the same flight with the president's aide, tested positive. Private, whatever, private, private jet. Okay, okay. This is really confusion all over. Bad governance. The country is not even healthy as we speak. Not at all. The country is not healthy. Everything is just upside down. The top priority, what is really wrong with the country now, the way at which the security issue will be handled, that is even should be the top priority. And this COVID-19 of a thing, of course, some people are like, oh, it is not real, it is fake. A lot of people are not even taking anything serious, but some people are saying it is real because they know people who have died in the process. But some people say they want the government to show Nigerians, those who they say are in the hospital and those who are really sick, so that before they will believe, because they just believe that all of this is just scam. The number is increasing every day, and you wonder, where did they get this number from? Who is being tested for this whole thing? Well, everybody needs to be careful, and that's just it. Just take care of yourself and leave the rest for God. If they are lying about it, that is their own cup of tea, but everybody must be careful with the way things are going. But coming back again to what is happening in ASO Rock, it just shows that the leadership, there's fault with the leadership. There is so much gap, there's so much vacuum with the leadership, and there are a lot of things that are being patched. But we hope that irrespective of what they are trying to cover, everything will be revealed, because it's having a very negative impact on the people. Very, very negative impact. Are you going to talk about the security, those their lives are being taken on a daily basis, and nobody is saying anything about it? Nobody's really concerned. I mean, from the presidency down from the president himself. When we take of presidency, it's supposed to be the president, because this presidency of a thing is always confusing people. Presidency. The president is not doing the right thing, and that's why a lot of things are going haywire. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this new development. Leave your comment below and let's have your take. Thank you.